and I will give you a high five. I can almost guarantee that none of you watching could place that quote. Want me to say it again? Everybody loves jumping in muddy puddles. I'll give you a hint. If you can name that quote, you are probably a father like me. Oh my. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, time to concentrate. Oh, and arcane beams. Is that another elite pack? Do I have 3 going on right now? Get out of here. I might be dead. I might have to retreat. He's dead. Well, maybe I won't have to retreat. Just regroup. That's all I needed to do. I had forgotten that I have a potion that allows me to walk through walls if I pop it. Heat of the moment. Okay. That was a tense situation. So I think there were, a total of 4 elite packs right at the very beginning here. That was insane. This is definitely going in the highlights. Okay, minute 50, around there. Around minute 50. That was cool. It was a fun little heart-stopping moment there. All of you were probably like, "You're an idiot. Pop the potion." I saw you had that potion because I pressed pause. Actually, I didn't show you what potion I have. So you must have just known intuitively that I'm an idiot. Was that a 34 million crit? That looked like a 34 million crit. I must have been seeing things. I can't imagine that those meteors do that much damage. I mean, I'm averaging, what, I don't know, 1 to 2 million crits, and then all of a sudden I have a 34 million crit? That doesn't make any sense. 5 million, 4 million. Huh. Well, I'll take it if that's what it was. I don't mind that at all. So these meteors do some mega damage. Holy cow. Go Tal Rasha. Tal Rasha's a baller. So, can someone who is more familiar with Twitch than I am tell me, because sometimes I watch these broadcasts and there's like some other soundtrack going on in the background. Do you add that after the fact? Like, is there some way to add a soundtrack in behind the video on Twitch? Or do you have to have that going somehow while you're playing? Or while you're recording, rather. And if so, is there a way to do that on the PlayStation? All these questions, please let me know. Like I said, I'm fairly new to broadcasting. Crud, did I just teleport into an unknown area? I think I did. I am not playing up to my normal high standards while I'm broadcasting, so I apologize for that. That's another one of those hardcore rules, is never kite or run to an area that you have not previously cleared. That is a good way to die. I lost my very first hardcore character that I got to max level was a witch doctor. And that was before Reaper of Souls. That was, I forget which iteration that was, but that was when the max level was still 60, the auction house was still around, blah blah blah. And I had a full set of Zunimosses on him, which at the time was like awesome. And I was farming the Hellfire Ring recipe in Act 4, because that was the only place that you could get the recipe at the time, was from the Guardian in Act 4. And I found the Guardian, and he was right in the middle of an elite pack. So I found the Guardian and the elite pack at the same time, and I was fighting them both, and they were wrecking me. So I was like, I've got to get away. And not thinking, I just picked a direction and started booking it in that direction with my that skill that allows you to go incorporeal. I forget what it's called. Anyway, so I book it in that direction, and I run right into another elite pack. And so while I'm trying to get away from that elite pack, I basically cornered myself with two elite packs and the Guardian. And that Guardian, if you remember, he has this ability that does not allow you to heal at all for a few seconds. None of your healing works. And so I was, let's see, the affixes that were in there. There was Frozen, there was Jailer, there was Waller, there was Vortex, and then there was that didn't allow me to heal. And it was lights out. I was basically I was basically stun locked. that was the gist of it. Could do nothing for the entire battle until I died. I was walled, jailed, frozen. Every time I tried to get away, I was vortexed back in. Now, granted, the battle didn't last very long, but so that was my very first max level hardcore death. And that was from me being stupid. Since then, I always try to be very situationally aware, know where I am on the map, know where my escape routes are if I get in over my head. And I just broke that rule not too long ago to what could have been my detriment, but it didn't end up being that bad. Had there been another elite pack down there, it could have gotten a little dicey. So if you're still with me, hey, thanks for sticking around. There's more fun to come. Okay, let's see what sword we got here. Ancient Bone Saber of Zumagabagabagas. Huh. Cool. You know what I like to call this weapon? I like to call it the ancient forgotten soul of Zumakas. Zumakalalas. In fact, I think both those guys are going to end up being forgotten souls. Huh. Interesting. But not interesting enough to keep it. I have so many Keystones of Trials It's silly. Oops. I got to repair. So, how much money do we have? 2.1 million. We'll do one more rift, and then we'll upgrade some gems. Got to keep it entertaining for you guys. You don't want to sit and watch me upgrade my gems. Maybe I should assign my Paragon points real quick.
That is too expensive.
Okay. I forgot I had gotten a few Paragon levels with my Witch Doctor earlier. Am I standing on desecration? Yes, I am. So something that I like about this version, which is completely necessary for a console, I believe, but it's convenient for me, is that it auto targets. It's just, you don't have to hover over your target. It's just, it picks a target for you, and you can adjust that a little bit depending on what skill you're using. So there's pros and cons to it, because sometimes it'll target something that you don't want to target necessarily. Did I get another conduit? Wow, right on. Anyway, it's convenient, it's nice. I like it. It has more pros than cons, I think. Especially when you're fighting in, for example, Act 2, those flying bugs that everyone hates. It just auto-targets them for you. You don't have to try to follow them, track them with your mouse. It's nice. So I'm kind of to the point now where I'm wearing all the equipment that I want to wear for this build. I mean, I can still trade out and upgrade my rings, I guess. Well, I guess I could try to get like a better Oglid set. There's more I can do, but as far as, yeah, really my rings are the only ones that I need to replace, and maybe my boots. I'm wearing Firewalkers and they're not the greatest. Or rather, my rings are something that I could replace. But the rest of it, I could try to upgrade my Oglids. Oh wait, you know what? Never mind. Forget everything I just said, because I was wearing Oglids, Talrashas, and Ashira's. But then I had to replace my Ashira's gloves because I got a really good Gladiator gauntlet. That just upped my damage quite a bit. So I'm still wearing the Ashira's pants. So those need to be replaced with something better if I can. Though, off the top of my head, I can't think of what I would use or what I would want to replace them with. I mean, they've got decent stats. Like, are there any legendary pants out there besides the fart pants that have some sort of game-changing ability on them? I don't think there are. I could be wrong. I haven't seen everything. I'll have to look into it. So I'm basically, when I gamble, I'm gambling on boots and I'm gambling on pants to see if I can get something better. I think ice climbers would be nice. Or depth diggers, maybe. Or I could start collecting one of the new like sets or class specific sets, torment sets. I have, I think, one piece. I think I have the helmet from the Firebird set or whatever it's called. That could be cool eventually, but I probably wouldn't change out the Tal Rasha set until, well, I don't know. I could experiment with it. There's lots of stuff I can do. But right now I'm just working on upgrading gems. And that includes my Greater Rift gem that is in my ring. I have it at level 8, I believe, right now. See, right now it has a 15% chance to smite, so that's that kind of that holy damage that you're seeing coming down every once in a while. Right there, it has a 15% chance to smite a nearby enemy for like 2,200 damage at the moment. But when I get it to level 25, it's probably going to be like more like 4,000 damage, 4,000% damage. And not only does it have that chance to smite when I hit, it will automatically smite every 5 seconds. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool gem. So I'm going to try to get that to the highest level I can. And really, it's not that tough to upgrade them, I've found. I mean, it's just a matter of time. You can even do... you don't have to keep upgrading the greater rifts that you're running, because even when you do one that's at a lower difficulty level, you're still getting a 60% chance that it'll upgrade. So that's pretty good. So if you want to just grind it out, plus you're getting, you know, the legendary drops and stuff from the rift guarding at the end of the rift. So I mean, just really a win-win situation. So if you spent like probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours just doing greater rifts. I gotta stop getting stunned here. I bet you could get your gem to level 25 pretty easily doing it just with that amount of time. That's not something that I have attempted yet, because you don't get any loot really from greater rifts or any money, and I've been trying to upgrade all that I can right now. But when I focus on upgrading that gem, I'll probably just run greater rifts over and over again until it's maxed out. And then I will reassess where I am with the character and see if I can move on to a higher torment level. Come on, get out of there.
Still waiting.
Ooh, that stun is ridiculous. And Jailer. Oh, and Waller. Get me out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. Okay, time to go. Oh crap. Come on, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Come on, get
Not ready yet.
Whoa. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ha. That's going in the highlights too. Wow. Wow. Okay.